Everybody, this is Ospreyeye from mychartcoach.com. We're going to take a look here at some more stocks that are in play. Getting a lot of requests for NAK to do an update. This is still a very strong uptrend. As you can see here, the middle Bollinger Band is still intact. The last two candles have been load candles. If you look at the doji here and then the near hammer that formed, look at the long lower wicks on each candle. It looks like traders and investors were loading off of EMA 8 support, and so we're expecting this uptrend to continue. So these two candles are telling you that it looks like more people are loading shares on the pullback. So I would just, as long as this uptrend is continuing and candles are riding the EMAs higher above the middle Bollinger Band, the trend is strong. And so yeah, if EMA 8 support holds, that is the reload level for the next push back up above. We're looking for the next shot up to about 350 and see if it can push above that level. Okay, so the RSI and Fasto have corrected, and now they're back in the bull zone. So there is juice to run. Okay, let's look at GSL. Okay, this is a stock that we've been tracking, and then today it made a bullish move above the 50-day simple moving average. You can see it close above that. It's difficult to see, but it's the green line, and that's what we had been looking for. Now we're looking for a break above this 300-day simple moving average at 173. So look how tight the Bollinger Bands are. You know, we've just been waiting patiently for this move for a bust above a break above the upper Bollinger Band and the 50-day simple moving average that happened today. So I wanted to let everyone know. So keep this on the radar tomorrow for a break above the 300. Once it breaks above the 300, it should really get going. Look, there's this resistance back here. So we're expecting this to eventually break out. Look how volume has been picking up, and then now you have the MACD line starting to pull away from the signal line. So this is getting ready to go. Notice there was a PSAR bull flip. The chart doesn't get more wound tight than that. Those are super tight Bollinger Bands. Notice RSI is in the 50 to 70 bull zone with room to run. Okay, so GSL is in play. Look at INVT. Okay, this is in the bull zone on RSI 50 to 70. You want to see Fasto break above 50. Notice that plus DI is above minus DI, so that's showing the bulls are taking control. What we like about this today is first there was the bounce down here yesterday, and so that was it was heating up, but it didn't close above EMA 4. Notice how the candles are riding EMA's 4 resistance lower, so we're waiting for the break above EMA 4. That happened today, and it pushed right through all three levels, EMA 4, 8, and 13, and then it actually closed above the 50-day simple moving average. So that was a really bullish close above the 50, and notice it hit the middle Bollinger Band and pulled back. Tomorrow we're looking for a break above the middle Bollinger Band and 60 to possibly send it up here to the upper Bollinger Band and the 100-day simple moving average at 84. So those are going to be the next targets after the middle Bollinger Band. Notice that there was a bullish volume spike today. So that's a nice volume spike down there. Notice how it's larger than the previous ones. What we want to see is a bullish crossover on the 12, 26, and 9. There was already a crossover on a MACD bullish crossover on the 8, 13, and 5. So this chart is heating up. If it fails to break the middle Bollinger Band and fails to stay above the 50-day moving average, that would signal downside risk. Notice that this pullback was to fill this gap back here. So there was a gap up open. The candles failed to hold the 50, pulled back, filled the gap, and now it's ready to push higher. So yeah, so we're thinking this has a good chance to run back up to the 100-day simple moving average. Another stock that's in play that bounced today is GLBS. This is another stock with a good uptrend. We've been charting this. Notice RSI and Fasto are both in the bull zone. We got a bull cross there on Fasto, so they both have room to run until overbought levels. And then here we've got this pullback. Notice these three candles formed above the upper Bollinger Band, and then now the candles have worked back into the bands. And today there was a nice bounce, and so there was a bounce off EMA 13 support. We're looking for this to push higher. Want to see a bust through the 1050 upper Bollinger Band and through this high close here just below 11. So we're looking for a new high close. What we really want to see is this middle Bollinger Band hold, and along with this 50-day simple moving average. As long as candles keep forming above those levels, the uptrend should continue. We really like the big volume down here. So GLBS is still in play, and we're looking for follow through tomorrow. Okay, EGLE is another stock that we've been tracking, and notice it's in the 50 to 70 bull zone on both RSI and Fasto. Fasto. Notice ADX is bullish with plus DI above ADX and minus DI. And then what we have here today was a bullish reversal confirmation. Notice there was a red candle here. This had formed a bearish reversal pattern. And so basically the pattern, bullish reversal pattern formed on yesterday, and then that pattern was confirmed today by this white candle. And if you look here, there was a bullish one white soldier had formed. It was a red candle followed by a white candle. Notice the open was above the previous day's open and closed above the previous day's close. And so that was a signal that the bullish reversal confirmation is signaling more upside potential. A lot of people are concerned about this wick right here. A lot of times when you see an upper wick towards the bottom of the chart, that is signaling that traders are loading. Notice back here before the run, there's this long wick here and this long wick here, and that was people loading for this big push. So that's what we're thinking is going on here. There's loading. Notice the candles are picking, the volume bars are picking up down here. What our next target is this 200-day simple moving average at 786. We think it gets hit. If it can break above that, it could really get going. The key here is notice how long it held the 50-day simple moving average in the middle Bollinger Band. This level turned into some serious support. 2 months of holding this level, we're thinking this pushes higher. Okay, you got the MACD line pulling away from the signal line on both time frames, so that's looking good. And then now let's look at EGY for the last ticker. Now EGY has made a bullish move today. RSI and Fasto are both in the bull zone, so they both have room to run. ADX is bullish with the green line above the black and red line, so that's good. That's what bulls want to see. Now today there was this close above resistance. This is similar to some of the other plays like CRK. If you had a chance to view the video on the energy stocks today, this is a very similar pattern. It was a break above resistance. We want to see this 126 level hold. Notice that there was 2 closes at that level on the 19th of December and on the what is that, 6th of January. And so the break above and close above that level is signaling more upside potential. The one red flag here is you've got this gap. So at some point it might try to pull back and fill that gap. That remains to be seen. We'll see what happens. What bulls want to see is they want to see 126 hold on a pullback. This break above the middle Bollinger Band and now this move here is signaling the possible start of a new uptrend. So we're looking for this channel to break and the move to be to the upside. Notice there's big volume behind the move today. There was an increasing volume pattern. What we want to see is we want to see a bullish crossover on the 12, 26, and 9 that already started on the 8, 13, and 5. That would be a nice confirmation that this new uptrend is starting. Notice there was a PSAR bull flip today. So it's got all the technicals that this wants to move higher, and it does have room to run on RSI and Fasto. The pullback from high of day, that lowered Fasto. Okay, so thank you for viewing these charts. If you enjoy checking out these videos and you find them helpful and the information useful, please check us out at mychartcoach.com, and you can see more videos at our YouTube channel at mychartcoach.com. Thank you.